So this is one of the more underrated movies, so to speak, but I still did enjoy it. Never, all the same.
Yes. About where they go on a vacation or
Who
the
is they?
cousin's house.
Who is they?
Huh?
Who is they? You gotta explain to the people who they are. We don't know who they is.
Okay, okay, so Jake and his family go on vacation with his cousins. Go to live in a house for family time and stuff until he's not like feeling it and stuff. I forgot what was the reason why he wasn't all feeling it. Like, I was only seen the movie once, but that all changed until he met 4 aliens, and of course they're start out to destroy the Earth, and they have to find a way to stop them. Of course, there's one that doesn't want to, and yeah, this movie was both good and hilarious, and I'm glad I finally got to watch it because I've been wanting to watch it since I was a kid. I don't know how I first got introduced to it, but it was really good.
Yeah, sounds promising. For me, yeah. While seeing some trailers from, like, what was it? I believe it was either Ice Age 2 or Night at the Museum 2. Oh no, wait, but that can't be right. I think it was the first one. But eventually did see it at the Adventure Club, where it's always great to watch movies there, and I enjoyed everything. Again, oh wait, hold up a second. Back on. So yeah, while the kids just try to fight off the aliens, and the adults just think that it's part of some kind of game, so to speak, the typical parents or adults that just think that it's all just fake, and when everything comes to fruition, they all do what it takes to just stop the aliens from doing whatever it is.
Yeah. And yeah, it was pretty epic, especially when 3 of the aliens grow big, and that was pretty dope.
2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them, okay.
And well, it most like the subplots also kind of like revolves around Tom and his dad, where they have their kind of like difficulties about like why they just don't really see eye to eye much, but in the end they did kind of like make up for it, and everything turned out well. And there might be some other surprises here and there, but we'll get deeper into that with the other different sections.
Yeah.
However, yeah, like certain different parts, I did like how, Sparks and Hannah were starting to bond with each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's see. One of my other favorite parts. Well, yeah, when the aliens first appear and they start to attack Tom and Jake, yeah, and of course, like one part, Tom getting his revenge on Ricky while he being freaking remote controlled. It's the best part for me.
Oh yeah, I always love the remote control scene, especially talking to the parents and stuff. And remember at the end of the movie, Bethany Pearson, was like taking control of her ex-boyfriend because of what he'd done, and so yeah, that's just pretty funny.
And let's see. Oh, of course, Nana versus Ricky. that was epic.
Yeah, and what else is a good part in that movie? Well, that's all I can remember.
Oh, that's fair enough, because we'll explain more, like I said before. Casting characters, alright.
Yep, starting off with Austin Butler as Jake Pearson. What was your introduction to Austin Butler?
Okay, yes, it was Zoe 101 when he played the new guy, which was let's see, like what was his name again? What was his name? Right, James. All right.
This was my only introduction to Austin Butler.
Oh, well, that's a bummer, because let's see, other different ones, like of course he was Elvis Presley in the movie of the same name, He was
Well,
also
here's the sad part though. After Elvis, it wasn't the same because it was pricing for the voice. Because he'd been doing that for like several months. He got stuck with it and he actually forgot his own voice.
well, yeah, it's called method acting.
Really? Huh.
Yes,
Well,
method.
I just find sad that he forgot his own voice.
Yeah, just method acting means to just stay in character both on screen or off. So.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so for this character, Jake, he's the main protagonist.
No, no, he's not.
film.
No, he's not.
What?
He's not the main character.
I thought he was.
Well, he wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
it's
you can
Tom.
explain.
It's Tom who's the main character.
Right. But would you like to explain?
Well, yeah. This is the first time I got introduced to this guy and be like, yeah, I guess he's cool, and like he's just the kind of guy that just. What revolves around him is just he just hacked into the school to change his grades because it's all because he doesn't want anyone to think that he's. Oh yeah, he did in the first place because people call him a brainiac. He was just being picked on, so he just fixed it in order to.
Yeah, I think that was the main reason why they went on vacation in the first place. Yeah, that. Thanks for the reminder.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, Jake was an alright character.
Tom.
I just wish I. Wait, we're about Jake, aren't we?
Okay, well, first you got confused with Jake, but it was actually Tom. So, like, I'll go over 100 freaking times, so we have to go over this like we always do.
Oh dear.
Besides, Jake is the cousin.
Oh, okay. Okay, but oh shoot. Okay, well, we were just talking about Austin Butler, Jake Pearson. Okay, my mind's all blank. What's your score for Jake Pearson?
Okay, well, first Tom in like 10 out of 10, and Jake, well, all he is just he's a decent dude. Like he didn't really do much, but I guess he just helped out as best as he could.
Okay, for Carter Jenkins, what was your introduction to him?
Right here, I just said that.
Okay, what else has he done? I think this was the only one I got introduced to. Alright. I give Carter Jenkins maybe a 9.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, next up, Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah, she really did channel her. She just channeled Candace here, Candace in live action, because she's just this, typical older sister being just vain, just moody, just everything. Having the perfect boyfriend when it turns out he's not really what he seems, but we get into that later. But it's good that she went to.
No doubt about it. Like, I was shocked to find out that Ashley Tisdale was in this. I think that was like one of the main reasons I want to watch this movie. Excuse me, but she did really good in this, despite her personality. But she did good in the end, like helping out her brother and family from showing aliens. And of course, I mentioned earlier that she got to get revenge on her ex, just using that controller to it's just a raw ride. But I can see what you're going with, that she basically does do a Candace vibe. And yeah, I can see why the crew chose her to voice Candace, because she really has that kind of personality.
Maybe.
But what was your introduction to Ashley Tisdale?
Yeah, I believe that it was Phineas and Ferb.
It was Zachary Cody and Vincent Ferb.
Nice.
Yep. And she still remains as one of my favorite Disney Channel stars ever since. She's really great, and she has a lovely singing voice, as described in. Well, even though. Wait, what does Blitz say? I know you're so disgusted, but you guys want to see what? What was I saying?
Yeah, like yeah, it's a lovely singing voice. Like yeah, you did like mention that like twice, but go on.
Okay, well my point is, she's a great actress. I just give her a infinity, like Blitz would say.
Well, yes, Tisdale Infinity and Bethany. Well, even though she got through character developments, I just really can't stand girls with attitude, but she's still fine.
It's alright, Blitz. Anyway, yes, I agree, and I also agree that I hate girls with attitude.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, even though I like said like I can't stand girls with like attitudes, like you mean like, and like hate is like a kind of a little bit of a strong word. That's why I kind of like.
Okay, maybe I should praise hate, like really don't like girls with attitude. But you can see my point. But moving on, can you say the next character?
Yeah, like Hannah Pearson.
Right, played by Ashley Boetcher, the youngest in the family. I totally forgot there was a little girl there, but so yeah, this was my introduction to her. I don't know what else she's done. Oh, we're the same age. God dang. But of course she's.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Well, yeah, I admire that she, being the youngest and most innocent, she, yeah, she's all right. And of course, yet again, she managed to befriend Sparks, and their relationship. It's really great.
Yes, it was, and she was a great part of the team, and I rate her a 10.
10.
All right, cool. Next character.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's get him out of the way. Ricky.
Yep. Bethany's. Okay, so of course we all know that we hate him for many reasons. Explain your reasons, Fresh.
Okay, well, for starters, it turns out that he's not really what he seems. Again, meaning that he's not actually in college. He's actually a grown adult, and he's a big dink. Well, hurry.
Hello?
Hurry before it cuts off again.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Here's the official trailer right there. Okay. But I read him 1 because I really hate these guys.
4. Mostly because, well, once again, yes, the stereotypical jerky type of vibe character, and, well, again, him being under mind control was just hilarious.
Right. Alright. Next one. Nana. Played by the, I'm sorry?
No, just go ahead.
Okay, played by the late Doris Roberts. Of course, my full introduction was from my favorite show, Everybody Loves Raymond, where she played as Marie Barone, the mother of Robert and Ray Barone. Yes, she is one of those mothers that cares for her son, well, mainly Raymond, and she likes to like cook good food and stuff. And I forgot what her purpose was in for this movie. Do you remember, Fresh?
Okay, like nothing really much. She's just a kind, sweet old lady. That's all that she is.
That's fair, but may she rest in peace. She is still one of my favorite actresses. I read her at Infinity.
Infinity too. Like this was my introduction, and it was shocking to know that about everything you told me about her just now.
Next up is Jake Pearson's father, Stuart Pearson, played by Kevin Nealon.
yeah, this was my introduction, and I got to know him like much more in like stuff such as Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore, which was, hey, look at that, there he is.
He's like in a lot of Stanley movies, and that's how I got most of. Well, one of them would be Day Daker, but mostly I see him in Stanley movies like Just Go With It, Blended, Anger Management, Wedding Singer. He's like one of my favorite actors. He's like dang recognizable, but that's what I like about him. So, like you mentioned earlier, that there's not really a bond between Tom and his father, like not seeing eye to eye, but like you said, they have gotten to get along with each other, and that's what I like.
And that's basically just everything. Just not just this.
And for
go ahead. Could you go ahead?
sorry,
Just go ahead.
I was gonna say for Kevin Nealon, I read him Infinity.
7.
Okay. Alright, next up, one of the aliens, Taser, voiced by Thomas Hayden Church. Yep, Sandman himself. What are your thoughts about Taser?
Yeah, he does have his moments, especially clashing with Razor, and they did kind of like start to care for each other, have a little bit of character development throughout the movie.
Yeah, and the fact that their names rhyme, that just fits it well. And of course, if Blitz was here, he would talk about how great he is, Sandman-wise. Of course, he'll be Infinity. But moving on to Skip, the leader of the alien group, voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Oh, I gotta say, out of everything aside from the yellow M&M, this was one of the many times that J.K. Simmons has really surprised me. Just the way he pulled off that voice, and that his name was never mentioned, like up until about like, well, when you do some info on it, but god dang.
But yeah, he really pulled it off really well, and it just gives me J.J. Johnson vibes as that general from Justice League Unlimited. He did really great, and I love how the fact that two of the Samurai Spider-Man actors are in this movie, but nonetheless, J.K. Simmons is still great. Infinity for him.
Yes, couldn't agree more.
And now for Razor, voiced by Kari Walgren. Yeah, I learned that she was in this movie, and while I started watching it, I definitely hear her voice, because for me, she's using Molina's voice from Mortal Kombat 11, and she did really good. She's a pretty neat character, and I love how her name and Taser are rhymed, which is very perfect.
Which you just mentioned.
What are your thoughts on them?
I mean, like, I just like how acrobatic and deadly she is.
Alright, that's fair. Well, that's basically how we could say about her. So, for Razor, what's your rating?
Yes, Infinity.
Alright, and for Kari, of course, Infinity.
Yes.
And now, another last member of the group, which is not really undersized, Sparks, voiced by Josh Peck.
Yeah, I enjoy that. He's the sensitive one. He's the one that doesn't want to go along with the plan. He's just. But most shocking to know is that like he turned out to be just a married man, and I'm like, hey, good on you, bro.
I forgot he was married. Holy cow! And yeah, there's like an example of many characters like that are on the evil side, but are not sure about like if they want to be part of being evil. Like example in Ice Age 5, like the son of the Archaeopteryxes didn't want to like be evil and stuff, so it's just basically one of those. But I really love Sparks. I like that he bonded a great relationship with Hannah and called off the invasion of the rest of his species, saying that if they were defeated, they need to retreat and stuff, but he's still a good guy. And I just love it. And were you shocked to find out that Josh Peck watched it?
Well, yeah. This was around the time where Josh Peck was starting to become like much more of an awesome guy, in my opinion.
Hmm. And yeah, for Sparks, 10 out of 10. For Josh Beck, also 10 out of 10.
Infinity.
Great. Alright. What's next?
It was, again, like we don't need to go through everybody, but it was great to see Andy Richer there.
A Richard.
Like I believe that he was Uncle Nate. Like he turned out to be like a
Oh, that dude. That dude.
Yeah.
But, what do you know about Eddie Richard?
What you mean, like in general?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we all know him from like Madagascar as Mort and.
Yeah, of course, he's Skipper. Well, I didn't really catch that.
What?
But,
I just said freaking Mort.
oh, Mort. What is going on with my brain today? Okay.
Yes, tell us
I need
what.
to be quiet for a bit, but first about Eddie Richard, he's a great dude, great voice actor, 10 out of 10. For his character in the movie, 8.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. And that is it. And if I'm ready for the movie,
Okay, well, there's also another one. Like there was Tim Meadows who played that cop.
oh yeah, which I actually got used to in Grown Ups 2.
You do know that he was in the first one, right?
I know, but of course it was my official introduction because I think as a kid I didn't really watch the full of Grown Ups 1, so that's what threw me off. But I knew best in Grown Ups 2 because like every time they're making fun of his bald spot, it was like what? And when I was a kid, I used to say that, but over time we just grew out of it. So, but he's a pretty funny actor.
Yes.
I give him a 10 out of 10.
Yes, same as you.
All right, and now for the final rating. I say it was a great movie. I'm glad I finally saw it a couple years ago. So, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, just basically just summed up everything. I said all I could. I just don't want to repeat myself. So yes, it's I really do still love it to this day.